If your Japanese maple looks like this right now, you might have just signed its death warrant.
It's early spring, and millions of gardeners are grabbing their shears, thinking they are helping their trees. Instead, they are draining the life out of a $200 investment because they don't understand one simple rule. Today, we are covering the 5 things you must never do to a Japanese maple, starting with why spring pruning is a complete disaster. Mistake number 1, pruning during the spring rise. Put the shears down.
Right now, your maple is pushing massive amounts of water and nutrients, called sap, up from the roots to push out new leaves.
The internal pressure is huge.
If you cut a branch in early spring, the tree can't heal the wound fast enough. It bleeds.
It loses vital energy, and that open wound becomes a magnet for fatal fungal diseases. Only do heavy pruning in deep winter when the tree is asleep, or late summer when the sap pressure has dropped, never in spring. Mistake number 2. You are drowning your tree in a clay bathtub.
Japanese maples have very shallow, delicate root systems.
When it rains, water fills that clay bowl and sits there. The roots suffocate and rot away over the next year.
Never plant flush in-ground with the clay. Plant your maple elevated on a slight mound or berm.
And mix in pine bark so the water drains away from the root zone.
Mistake number 3 is a landscaping habit that is literally choking your tree to death, called volcano mulching. Look at the base of your tree. It should widen out where the trunk meets the roots. This is called the root flare, and it needs to breathe.
When you pile soil or mulch up against the trunk, it traps moisture against bark that was never meant to be wet.
It causes collar rot and destroying the tree's vascular system.
Mulch is great, but keep it at least 3 inches away from the actual trunk. Let the flare breathe. Mistake number 4. The food you are giving your lawn is poisoning your maple. Japanese maples do not want to grow fast. If you hit them with high nitrogen synthetic lawn fertilizers, the tree panics and pushes out thin, weak, soft growth. That soft growth is a buffet for pests like aphids, and the first winter frost will kill those weak branches instantly. Keep the lawn fertilizer away from the root zone. If your tree needs a boost, only use a low nitrogen, slow release organic feed in early spring. Less is more. Mistake number 5. Crispy leaves usually aren't a watering problem, they are a location problem. Japanese maples, especially the beautiful thin-leafed varieties, are understory trees. In the wild, they grow beneath larger canopy trees. When you plant them out in the middle of your yard, the harsh 3 p.m. summer sun hits them. The leaves literally sweat out water faster than the roots can drink it from the soil. The result? Fried, scorched leaves that ruin the look of your tree. Site your high-value maples where they get gentle morning sun, but are completely protected by shade during the harsh afternoon heat. A Japanese maple is an investment that should last generations, not just a single season. By avoiding the spring cut, planting high, exposing the flare, skipping the nitrogen, and providing shade, your tree will outlive us all. Well, we hope this was helpful, and we appreciate you watching until the end. Happy gardening, everyone.